Alright, unmuted everything I can unmute. Welcome back to the channel, where we are being dealt the first hand of the first $11 bounty tournament of the day, and this time it's not Pokebra, this time it's well-known Twitch figure Minthon. And I believe he hails from Russia, or somewhere thereabouts. Russian Federation, there you go. And it's a fierce PLO player, so I'm not particularly enjoying having him at our table. We'll make do. So after a pretty, well, not quite spectacular, but definitely very good session yesterday, I guess taking first in the tournament was spectacular. That saw us ending with, what, 190 euros in profit? Somewhere thereabouts. 180, 190. We're back for yet another day, and I just noticed that, or I just learned apparently it's a holiday here. I didn't know. And then it occurred to me that it's Halloween. It's not the reason why there is a holiday. Halloween is not a traditional German holiday. Holiday? Holiday. It's gotta be something loosely related to that. Anywho, shall not concern us, since poker games are happening, whether it be a holiday or not. Might actually be a little bit juicier. We'll see. Let's see, that is nicely aligned. Although the cash tables here are relatively rec heavy, at least on this one you have 2 recs. Robot, friend of the channel. Robot was that guy Fox on Twitch, right? Oh, that's a good starting hand, and as long as the blinds are this low, we'll go with the pot size open. And that's an above average flop, I'd say. It's too bad. I don't know, against one opponent I certainly would have slow played that. Against 2... It's still a good spot, to be honest. We had the king blocking broadways. And no matter the turn, we're never drawing that. Oh, aces. Definitely not drawing that before the flop with those. Oh, that reminds me, I don't have my chat up, so if any of you said anything, please repeat. Pro streamer right there. Not organized at all. We're getting a slight discount. The ace has got us a walk. We'll fold it. Nah. It's into small blind. Maybe. Isn't that pretty much the exact same flop we had in the tournament? He folds, we call. A bummer. %94 VPIP, huh? Alright, we'll let it go. Nice slow play there by him. Trying to lure us in. Sounds alright. In the tournament we see a limper and come over the top. That 3 pairing is pretty rubbish. Yeah. So is this board. This might be good enough to win us the hand, especially if everybody checks. I think we'll check. Main reason why I checked is there might be an ace-10 in there. Otherwise we're good. Taurus Amit 91, thank you for the good lucks. I'll try to make use of that. Cheers. Welcome back to the channel. See something? Yep, that looks nice. Aligned and all. Taurus Amit, I do this full time. I am honored you think that I might be a student. I actually turned 40 this summer. So I'll cherish that comment for some time to come. Yeah, actually play full time. I was a limit professional years and years ago for a short while until Black Friday happened. Then I kinda didn't play poker for a long time, or not much at least. And PLO kind of dragged me back in, and I've been playing on the side for 2 years, and then with the streaming I decided to go full time again. When Valorant once opened and the streamer promotion came around. And it's only possible, I hasten to add, that because my monthly expenses are pretty low. Otherwise, you know, I wouldn't have gone full time playing PLO 20, which is not something you want to do for years and years on end, I think. But it suits me fine. Calling here also suits me fine-ish. I don't have Skype. Would you mind coming to... well, I do have Skype, but I haven't used it in ages. Would probably have to make a new account. Would you mind coming onto the Discord? I'd be very interested in that. Cheers. Play full-time poker and you're from Germany and now living in Austria. Ain't that a common story? I have a feeling a lot of German pros went over to Austria. I'm not quite sure why that is. Okay, now that he calls, we definitely go with the squeeze. Awesome, sounds excellent, Taurus. Would be very interested in doing that. Oh, hang on. We got a situation here. We also got a situation in the tournament. Get back to that in a moment. I think we just go with it, to be honest. Definitely an iffy spot. Do we split this with someone? Yeah, it looks like we do. So we make a profit there. This guy folds, now his bounty is live and he can't knock us out. Yeah, blocking one pair from the board, it's definitely a gamble going with it here. Ooh. Well done, my friend, well done. The king, queen, queen, 7 offsuit. And now we are in life support for sure. Oh, we catch a hand to go all in with. We'll get some action too, since our bounty is live. Yeah, definitely don't quote me on that flop. That at it, not only looking back at but even at runtime, it felt a little bit over enthusiastic.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky.
GL today.
Thank you for the GLs, Bracer, man. The 7-month resub. Man, time is starting to pile up, isn't it? Thank you very much, Bracer, man, and also for the good lucks. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, we need some help. Oh, now we need a lot of help. You're not dead, so like a... Okay, now we're dead. Yeah, we'll re-enter. Why not? Tournament is still really early. Though now it won't be part of the... Here, I raised on autopilot. The second bullet now won't be part of the staking deal or of the action sold. Here we'll check 3 ways. And the Invisible Man is back. The friendly neighborhood straddler. Yeah, a little bit overzealous or overeager with those aces, I feel. Would have been avoided for sure. Thanks again for the 7-month praise, man. The day is starting off excellent, thanks to you. Will do so, Taurus. Did you... I assume you joined the Discord then? I don't know how to reach you on Discord. Would you mind? You don't need to stick around, but join the Discord, and that way we will have found each other. Folds. Yeah, I kind of need to. I needed a site to. First of all, welcome back to the channel, Folds. Nice to have you back. I am playing on Natural 8 a lot. The traffic on Run It Once makes it necessary. The traffic. If I was playing PLO 50, I would have games all day on Run It Once. But for PLO 20, kind of the redheaded stepchild of the Run It Once pool, because there's usually a lot of PLO 10 going on. There's usually a lot of PLO 50, but for PLO 20, I need to spread my action around a little bit. In general, the traffic on Run It Once has dipped a little since the last Phil Gaffon streams, but since then has remained constant. It's not horrible most of the time. And at PLO 50 right now, there are 22 entries at PLO 50. The arrays here, this might get interesting down the road. Team viewer also fine, Taurus. Yeah, sure. In general, I prefer Skyping or Discord. Sounds excellent. Take it down with the pre-flop raise. Not that many draws. Actually, no draws out there. We'll call in position for the rest of the hand. Yeah, we ain't folding top pair, backdoor flush draw. When the 2 pair outs are very likely good, or at least most of them. Sometimes a king is bad news or an ace, but beat it as it may. We do get that ace. No matter what happens in front of us, we'll pot it. This guy's aces, then it's GG. We need to hit the 4-outer. No, actually we have a 0-outer if he has aces. Doesn't. Oh, we have. Wait, you have deuces? Really? Okay. The jack 4 deuce deuce. Okay. Good for you, my friend. Punish him. No, gets quads. I know, they were double suited. How can you fold a double suited hand under the gun, huh? So, anti-Shazam. Excuse me. Sunk a buy in there. Not much, nothing we could do about it. I feel. So for a given value of fine, that's fine. Bracerman, good to see you in the channel. Thank you for the good lucks. Bracerman, I have done absolutely excellent in the tournaments. Hang on, give me a moment. With this guy being short, actually we still go for the pot size raise. It's right on the edge, stack blind wise. Get really lucky this guy puts it in now. No? Okay, this time around we'll be more careful post flop. Okay. Quite, that's very nice. And hang on, let me think about this. We might check this one 4 ways. Yeah, it's funky, but we block straight straights rolling off that beat us, like a jack or a 10 rolling off. Wouldn't be all that nice. You have the open ender, so king and 8 is of no concern. I think it was worth a shot. Although, you know what, on the other hand, there's only one guy left to act behind us. He's not gonna do much on this board, and I mean, it disguises our hand nicely, but I should have paid more attention that there's only one dude left to act. That is an absolutely wonderful run out, and it's safe to say that this guy is not putting us on aces. Gonna fold though if he potted. Probably was in a draw. Yeah, betting smaller. Maybe he has something he can call. Pair in the draw that he wants to... that he needs to see. The showdown with. Here we get saved by the river. It's always nice. It's not horrible most of the time. A ringing endorsement law. No! Well, yeah. Hang on, I'll expand on that. First of all, Polios VA, the graph. Welcome back to the channel, Polios. Or welcome to the channel, I'm not quite sure. And there you go, also a little graph there. So the tournaments, Bracerman, let's start with that. The tournaments have been going excellently, although I busted one stupidly just now. We now played 8 of them, cashed in 5, took the first yesterday. The total buy-in for the tournament package that I sold action on was 110, two left to be played. $110, and we cashed for 426. So naturally I could not be happier. Also couldn't be happier that we have another quite aggressive straddler here. And down here we'll just complete. So that's that. Folds. Yeah, ringing endorsement. I know it pains me to say it, but I mean, as I said, the traffic at PLO 50 and at PLO 10 is quite fine, but neither one of them does it for us. Closing the action, his bounty in play. Actually, everybody's bounty in play from our perspective, except this guy's. Don't have a great hand, but if we flop nice, it'll be okay. And it's not like we're risking a huge amount of chips. That's alright. Close to moving back to PLO 50. I'm getting there. I'm getting close. I'd say either one really excellent month or 2 normal or mediocre months, and we should be there. But that dude is pretty nutty. started playing seriously. Swings are bizarre. They can be in PLO. They really can be. But glad to hear you're starting to play seriously. As in, take it seriously, I assume. Right on. I forget about a question. Oh, I hope I haven't. Yeah, PLO and the swings. It's a good thing I used to play Limit Hold'em. I started out playing Limit Hold'em because I stupidly thought that it's less swingy, less variance written than no Limit Hold'em. And boy was I wrong. But having my soul broken there a few times in the past, long distant past at this point, serves me well at PLO. Not to mention the year I spent playing short stack PLO last year, where the variance was the most atrocious thing I've ever had. Coupled with a extraordinary bad run. Those were some wild times among. It's double suited, it's good, huh? Seems to be his motto. We're gonna raise this. If he comes over the top, he folds. Okay. Basically hoping he raises it, pushing everybody else out. So his raise we would have called, another raise, meh. Thank you very much, Wheel. I am beyond happy about it too. It has been surreal to run good. Now everybody calling, giving us a decent price. Bounties in play. $15 in bounties in play, and we still have the starting stack if we need to fold, which we need to do a lot, but I think the combination of the bounties and everything makes this a worthwhile call. Without the bounties, just straight up fold it in a tournament. Ace over here, the cutoff. Yeah, coming over the top is okay. Racerman, thank you very much. I did get lucky here and there. It's, yeah, got decent cards often enough and flop well with them. I think it was a combination of all of these factors. Given the SBR, just blocking top set, just pot it. Played 2k hands. Last Sunday was 10 buy-ins down, which is not completely. It's nasty, but it's not like it's completely atrocious for PLO. But he ended up 1 buy-in up. That's awesome. What a roller coaster ride PLO can be, huh? So here we're playing for a pretty big one, it looks like. Does give us no. Doesn't do anything for us yet. We should Shazam it up. No, wait, but we do win the side part, right? Nice. Still for a double up there. In the tournament, top and bottom. But 2k hands, that's some serious volume there, Beal. Oh lord, that's an excellent question. On the whole, I think I let it go with 2 guys left to act behind us, not blocking straight draws. Much, at least. A 3, a little bit for the wheel, but also doing really bad against a better hand. Iffy spot. Got switched to another table. Still have the... I think we did at least. Did we? Didn't we? I don't know. Still have this dude to our left, which is nice. Cover him and cover barely, but still cover Minthon for the bounty as well. Happy spooky Halloween! Looking forward to your Halloween streams today, Chi-Ching. Trick or treats, poker style, take all them treats and or money. Chi-Ching on her channel is gonna have a special Halloween stream today. You should definitely check that out. Should also definitely check out the aces here. He can reopen the action, which is sweet. Wonderful. Hopefully this works out for us. Now we don't mind anything that happens subsequently from this point. Now playing spins professionally, but consider transfer to PLO. I'm checking some info here and there how PLO is doing now. I see, I see. Well, if you're playing spins, then you're already used to variance being a nasty thing indeed. And PLO is, I think, the most profitable form of cash games. Certainly is a hell of a lot of fun. And we get a heads up with a lot of extra money in the middle. He has a perfect hand against us. We also block his 2-pair, and now he is in horrible shape. Alright. Alright. Getting some chips back. On the second bullet, unfortunately. I a little bit needlessly busted the first bullet. But it is what it is. Folks, I never heard that Barry said something of that like interesting. Yeah, variance is a thing. It's nice that I'm playing tournaments that have like 30, 40 runners. They're basically like glorified large multi-table sit and goals. Or not quite a double up, but a nice stack. Looks like that turn was really good for us. Yep, 50%. Make that 100. Over here for 100 chips extra. Min raise. No, wait. Yeah, min raise. Wait, how did that work with the min raise? Oh yeah, never mind. Right. You played on 4 regular tables? Yeah, that's some serious time you put into it then. Well done, Wheels. No better feeling than being behind a whole bunch and making it all back and even finishing the day in profit. Makes you feel like you won 10 binds. At least that's what it does to me. Nut flush draw and a wrap makes for a rather nice spot. If everybody checks, I was kind of pondering, do we raise if somebody bets? And I think we might. That's an interesting quote there, Fultz. Never heard of it. Get the call, make the nuts with a redraw to a straight flush. They turn him to be cold call in the small blind. Take this in line in the cash game. And we flop top 2 and an open ender. Gonna go, even without a spade, I think we're gonna go for the check raise. Take it down on the turn with the king high flush. Pretty nice. Always, and always from the heart, Chi-Ching. My pleasure. Oh, here, sorry, I was showing the wrong table. Here we river nicely. Get a call for the small sizing, that's awesome. And here, this guy is really short. I hadn't considered it when I bet the flop. Makes me less incentivized of utilizing my blocker now. If he checks, we're gonna pot it. Taurus, send me a PM. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Alright. A bit adventurous. This guy is a question mark here. Yeah. We still have 2 pair, but it's not gonna cut it. Here, with a pair and a flush draw. Called in 2 spots. That's never gonna... Yeah, everybody had a flush. Alright. Yeah, a bit optimistic with the other guy in there. Nice. Awesome, Taurus. I'll add you on Discord. Sweet, thank you. Looking forward to it. Ace up here, gonna be a check, I think. Checking this turn. Here, got a gutter to the straight flush, huh? We taking this one down, really? Cool. Blind versus blind, check the flop. Tournament, decent enough to raise it up with. This guy raises, we call. Even though we're not blocking clubs, blocking straight draws quite heavily, you have the top pair. Get a call. There's some fold equity to be had. Only 1 card to come. Not blocking clubs at all is now actually helpful. Ah, was on a Joey podcast, huh? I need to listen to those more. I barely have the time. They're really excellent. I like them a lot. In relation to cash game players, where you look to back in tournaments, and there's all right. Interesting. So flop in the middle pair, a lot of money in the middle already. Honestly, I think we let it go. Yeah, our 2 pair outs are kind of iffy. Flopping it, turning at 10. Not that great. This guy re-raising us, we flop alright. Pretty crazy dude when it comes to the raising. Incidentally, the tournament we are currently 4th out of 19 with our stack. Nice. And I found confirmation, by the way, which is probably not interesting to you at all, but it's a load of my mind. I was wondering yesterday that my pop-out chat is not really black anymore, the background, but it's like grayish. And a couple of people complain about that on Twitch, on Discord. Wait! Reddit, doesn't matter! But it was Reddit. So I'm not only not alone, I'm also not going crazy, at least. That not being an indicator for it. Can't really rule it out otherwise. Ooh. Okay, you guys have fun. He's been pushing a lot. Maybe he's just getting a good run of hands. Yeah, so. And I really have no idea what anybody's doing here. This hand. Him I sort of get, I guess. New table, what's the situation? Cover this guy, $10 bounty. Cover this guy. Poker Brass and Minthon on our table. So we cover everybody except for this guy. And everybody has a $5 bounty except for these two. Alright. Short stacks to our left. That's better than having the big stack to our left, I guess. So Paulius, you're playing spins professionally. That has to be, the variance has to be even worse than PLO, right? Like, what stakes do you play then? And does your profit only come from hitting, or mainly come from hitting the huge spins and winning them, or is it more little by little, like cash games are? And are there many people playing spins professionally? I don't hear about that very often. Maybe it's a well-kept secret. If it is, it's safe with me. I'm not gonna move over. 720, 75, yeah. We could have just gone for the kill here, my bad. We should have potted it. Duh. We'll do it now. If we lose, we still have plenty of chips. Call? Alright. Not this time, eh? We're doing alright. Can't find a fault in that play, I think. Flop was fine. Flop, we could have... flop, we probably should have potted it. Then we... I think chances were relatively decent that we could have pushed that specific hand out. But coulda, shoulda, woulda. Too late for that now. To cover 2 peeps. Seven out of 18 entries. Currently, how many places to get paid? We still have late rec happening for another 21 minutes. 4 places currently being paid out. And in case you're not aware, the way the bounty tournaments work on GG is a little bit different. You only get the bounties into your account once the money bubble bursts, once you're in the money, and then the tournaments, bounties get taken off the table and the tournament continues as a normal one without any bounties in play anymore. So whatever you have in bounties once the bubble bursts gets put into your account at that exact moment. Out of position, we do benefit from lowering the SPR, and that's a decent hand to come over the top with. However, if he 4-bets, we'll fold it. I was gonna say we checked this, but we did the 3-bet, so we never checking the ace-high board. This is not the board we want to bet small on. It's a turn we're gonna have to give up on. Even if you're not behind, it's gonna get iffy. There's no good turns where we go like, yay. Let it be. This was a mistake. Limping in is not the worst thing, but just playing the hand in the first place I think wasn't necessary. Straddler. It's not. Oh, we get a nice hand in the tournament. Not a bad board. Over here, he bet into us twice. He led the flop. He wasn't the original raiser. On the turn with the double gutter, I couldn't quite let it go. And now we're not folding. Drew ahead of the. We're gonna bet really small. So he bets, we're never folding. Hang on, let's take care of the tournament and poker bras here with the re-raise. Go for the small raise, small bet here. And make a, ooh. So his kings could still make him the hand. He hits it. Nice! Shazam! Good game. Poker bras. Good game. Oh, it's puts a flush out there. Almost didn't notice that. Still against this. Ugh, he doesn't even put us all in. That looks so nasty. GG. Oh, I forgot to show the table. Yeah. I certainly will take a note of that line. That he led the turn. On this table, I mean this gentleman here. Just took us for pretty much an entire buy-in. Ugh, really? Not a very happy turn. River. Block the ace. Gosh damn it, I really don't know. I don't know, man. Super hyper spins and traffic is gone. Oh, Jesus. I assume you're talking about stars? Full of Rex, tables run. That's why I'm moving. Alright. €2 plus game. Wait. What do you mean you were doing 2E plus games at 50s? Now these spins are these new spins are a rake trap. Yeah, yeah. Not surprised about hearing that. Sad story though. Sucks that you need to move because the site destroyed the games for you. There's a nasty spot with the top set. This is here, might be fun. Looks like the straddler has stopped straddling. And it's also the last day of the Omaha Fest on the GG network, which is a rake race, basically. Yeah, I think we're guaranteed like 170 out of it. We're up in 5th or 6th place. We could have. I was actually leading the leaderboard for a while, but then I took a few days off, and you know, for 56, I'm not killing myself over like $100 or $130 more for a first spot. And that would have been a lot of play, a lot more play than I did put in this month. So I'm happy. Yeah, we're guaranteed 7th place. We might move up to like 6th or 5th. Difference would be $20 at most. Here we get to race with kings. That's cool. With aces. Excuse me. He gets called. Top set. Okay. Good thing he bet and it wasn't checked around to the river. That would have been nasty for us. This guy's now ripe for the picking. Also rather nutty. Not the hand. We cover 2 peeps currently. Alright. 8 out of 15 chip stack wise. Against Kinsey, who seems to be on. It's not easy to play against. Strangely enough, I don't have a single note on him. To change that soon. Stupid spot. I would have loved to. Yeah, had I known that he's gonna come out of that, but people so often don't. I would have sized differently. Alright, now we're playing a big one. And the money's gone in. Play a side pot. Can break even in the side pot. Actually make a little profit. Can say calls. Cash game. Alright. Can run it multiple times then, if you want, sir. All up to you. Let's do it, he says. Alright, let's do it. The first one. Does he have? He has two pair. Can we take one of them down? No! Alright. Is what it is. Oh man. Check 10-6. Like if everybody folds, we're in a stupid situation. Yeah, we'll call. There's so many extra chips in there, the bounties at play. We lose this, we still have a decent-ish stack. And with this much money in the middle, we hit a pair and a gutter. Then we're not folding. We need help, and he has the flush draw too. Ooh, come on, Jack or 10. No. Bad. Things are not going our way. Try as we might. And we are trying. Made some mistakes, but not left and right, I feel. Oh well. Enigma Gambling. And good luck. Let's hope this good luck turns it around, Enigma Gambling. Cheers. Welcome back. In for the second bullet. First bullet I kind of spent needlessly. This one was alright though. I mean, calling with the extra chips I think is okay. Would have had a huge stack had we taken it down. Good to see you back, Enigma. Nope. I learned that on Saturday I will be home alone, so Saturday I'll do another DJ stream. And I probably won't do a nightly stream tonight. Instead, watch some Halloween... hang on, what do we do here? Watch some streams on my own. We'll see, I'll play it by ear a little bit. It's tempting. Damn. With the flush drawer, we're certainly checking. Can I make it in 3 months, Paulius? Hang on, I'll get back to that question. Oh, we kinda have to shove, alright. We get a call! Awesome. Hopefully. By the what now? Alright, we get some chips back. This guy now really short. There's some winnings to free roll now. Alright, that's a good start. So, can you make a living at PLO 25? I'd say not many people can. By that I don't mean that they're not profitable enough. I mean it's a question of what your monthly expenses are. And in that sense, a lot of people probably... For a lot of people, it's probably not a good idea to attempt it at PLO 25. if you're in a similar situation as I am with low monthly expenses, then it is certainly doable. Can you make a living in 3 months from PLO? I don't know. It's impossible to answer, and I'd say the chances are a little bit against. Like, in general, not geared towards you. I don't know the first thing about you, your poker play, or how much you know about PLO, your mental game, any of that. But in general, I'd say 3 months is cutting it close. If it helps you, my story in PLO was that I tried it out 8 years ago for a couple of, for a couple of hundred hands. Couldn't get into the game back then, and came across a Jay Nandes video 2 years ago. Was utterly fascinated by the game. Took a month off from everything, and watched a lot of Jay Nandes on YouTube, and played PLO 2 and PLO 4, so the absolute nano stakes, just to see if I can get a mental grip on the game, a mental handle, a way in, basically, mentally speaking. And once I was satisfied with that, I started playing a lot in the subsequent month and started short stacking, because there it's easier to learn. But short stacking, it is easier to learn since post flop is really easy. There isn't much post flop if you have 30 or 50 big blinds. More so with 50, but I played 30 in the beginning. So it was mostly pre-flop studying, for which the PLO matrix served me absolutely fine. And so that cut down on the amount of things I needed to learn and needed to know quite significantly. I wouldn't have wanted to make a living off of that in that time. And at some point I transitioned into full stack PLO, 100 big blind PLO. It's a impossible to answer question. Sorry, that sentence was weird. The question is impossible to answer, Paulius. I wouldn't make it my goal in 3 months. That's tough. Because you have to get hands in to get practice, you have to get a lot of study time in to get to grips with the game, which is quite different from No Limit after all is said and done. So it wouldn't be my ideal approach, personally, trying to make it in 3 months. Having a whole bunch of nice blockers would have been a raised fold, by the way. Board pairing isn't ideal, but unless he turned a set of 10s, it shouldn't be a huge problem, so I'm gonna go for another barrel. He leads, though. Alright. In that case. Against the late position open and a short stack, I think this is good enough for a raise. And that's a horrible flop. Got a Rio game kicking off as well. Oh man, yeah, we need to let it go. Against a full stack, of course, I would have c-bet always. Not the way against a shorty. The second tournament, starting off. That's mighty fine. Giving us a top set. Really? Alrighty. And here's a wrap. 50. We're flipping at this point. Run it 3 times. No, we can make quads. Might regret this. If so, then be it. Then so be it, I mean. Turns out we're not. Over here. Not a horrible board. Nice. In the tournament, gonna go for a small c-bet. Get raised, that's fine. In this case, we'll let it be. Here we call the turn. Gonna lead the river if we get raised. We'll pitch it. Instead, he lets it go. Oh, looking nice and tidy. Nope. So we are currently down in the cash games. I think 2 or 3 buy-ins, not really nothing. Let's see, 125. Actually, and the cash games, yeah, 3 buy-ins. Sounds about right. Yeah, we fired 3 bullets in the tournaments in total. So, speaking of tournaments, now no late entries anymore here. And 6 places are being paid. In the cutoff, we're gonna limp this. Yeah. You have 4 pokers, you have 4 Halloween chests to open on stars. Ooh, it's killing me, the excitement. Only good things can happen. I expect not to hear back from you, because you just struck it rich. You'll be on your way to Hawaii. Oh, you're living in Thailand, so if need be, you can live on 400-500 a month. Okay, that's actually excellent. Those are excellent circumstances to give it a shot. Might be doable then. Might be doable. I mean, in that case, you can make a living at PLO 10, and that might actually be doable in 10 months. You can get by at PLO 10, I mean. Swing and a miss. We do cover this one gentleman here. Really? I hadn't counted on making a hand here. Incidentally, in the cash games, we flocked nice. This should have been a check. I don't think I have a leading range on this board as the under the gun player. If we get raised, alright. Let's hope he's not free rolling us. No, we're just splitting it up. Make a little bit of profit. I'm all for it. And here we take it down. Very surprisingly. Wish I had checked though. That's a little too large. That's sizing. Turn. Bittersweet card. Protects us from 2 pair. Ooh! Turns out it was a good card. In the tournament we have 10 big blinds. It's gonna be... yeah. Do it like that. Oh, we covered 2 peeps. Nice. He has enough chips. If he has a reasonable hand, he might come over the top. Give a $15 bounty. It's a good flop. Not blocking continuation ranges at all. Gonna go for the pot. Alright. An okay shape. Shazamming it up. Whew. Got a spot here where I let the flop without a single diamond. I think that's alright. And... okay. You should see a check quite often unless he has the Jack 9 specifically, which is certainly not impossible. Difficult spot on the turn, like on what rivers am I calling down? Would have been a good question to ask myself. Good hands times 2 in the tournaments. Here we're gonna come over the top. Depending on the action leading up to us, but... and here we open for pot. Yep. Against queens. We're not doing bad against queens. Have a pair. That's a good start. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Yeah. I know. And that'll be a pot-sized race. Yes, got a walk, by the way. Yep. Quick re-raise, might be in trouble. Not really. Oh, yes, the open-ender as well. That's nasty. Can we fade? Turns out we can! And we're shazamming it up, and in the other tournament we hit a nice flop. So back to a very respectable chip stack now. And this guy is now really short with $30 in bounties. You suck, he tells. So he's not making a mystery of how he feels about me. On this board, we're just gonna call. Oh, he raised! Damn it, I should pay more attention to things. That's working out wonderfully, maybe. 2 bounties. I don't know if they're in play, actually. Let's see. 7s, okay, and a wrap, open-ender, something makes a straight. That's nasty. So sad. So sad. Man, what an excellent spot for us. No regrets about that one. Losing it with top set, can't really argue with that. I will reactor, the tournament has just started. And that means that the results in either tournament that are on the screen now are not part of the tournament, of the package of the action sold. Since that was only for the first bullet. But it'll still be fun. And there's one more tournament left to play from the package. Might be nice. Here we flop the flush against the other big stack on the table. Down with the flush. Could have waited a little before raising. A fine hand in the tournament. Please, you, do something. No? Okay. Shazam! These tournaments are, yeah, they're soft. They are. And that's true for any tournament, any PLO tournament I've played so far. No matter the site. Oh. Ah, damn it. Let's see a few bounties leaving the table. Come on, you win it. Oh. No, and he has a wow, what a spot for him. He has now $65 in bounties and a huge sack. Knocked out 2 peeps, however. How many places do you get paid? Was it? Six. Busy over here. I bet you are, Chiching. I bet you are. You keep busy. Against one opponent, I see that. But with 2 and one of them being in the small blind. We check and we check fold. What? This guy's short stacking? I don't think I've seen him short stack before. Not a lot of joy in that board. one of the better turns, all things considered. Maybe not. I fold here a lot. This guy, I don't trust Marisol here. Did she in fact have an 8? No, she had queens. Dropping 2 pair in the tournament, now a flush draw as well. We'll take it down. So we do. Two pair and a nut flush draw bodes pretty well. Nine remaining in the tournament. 3 eliminations away from the bubble, the money, and $15 in bounties currently. And incidentally, we are in 3rd place, chip stack wise. This might have been a fun one to check. There are no draws to protect against. Gonna check. I am definitely not convinced I want to fold. Not against Marisol. Putting us to the test, huh? Trouble is we block kings. All right. If I fold the river, that also puts the turn call into question. Why call the turn if I end up folding on the river? Or bounties live. 8k, alright. No joy. Okay. Shazamming it up. Get out of here. Whew. Snap call too. We're on the bubble. Sadly on the second bullet. Too bad about it being the second bullet. I would have loved for it to be part of the package, but nothing to be done about it. Up the gutter. Block better straights. Have a low one, blocked flushes, and he's not going to show up with a flush after checking it to us 3 times. Get to try again with aces. It's a little bit of a better flop. It's the same sizing as last time against him, in a very different spot, very similar spot. Aces in the other tournament. Takes it down. Up here's a really nice starting hand, really iffy board. Bad. Do want to get involved. Like, usually this is a straight up fold, but there's some extra money in the middle, and Marisol is never gonna fold there. Making me slightly interested in playing. Tournament, flop when check check. All stall. And we block all the misdraws. We're just gonna check behind, hope to be up against an ace-10. Queens. Good call. Took one down pre in the bubble spot. So there's a 2,000 chip stack, 2,000 chip stack on the on another table in this one. There's the min bounty, so he might be ready to put the money in, because it's not like he's earning much money by making the bubble. It's barely above the min cash. Okay, start off with the check. We can still fold. Oh, never mind. Cool. two pair open-ender payout pressure on him as well, and there's definitely some pressure on him to make the money. So all in all, a very good spot to bet. The short stack is all in. Unfortunately, he's 75% ahead and doubles up. Can't have it all. Sitting on 4.5k chips. The next shortest stack would be 8k Minthon. Still in the mix. Remove the other table over while hand for hand is in progress. Okay, takes it down. Parent and open-ender, I think we see two checks in front a lot. Oh, the short stack is going all in on the other table. I think the bubble burst. Did it? No. Ah, gosh darn it. Now Minthon being the short stack with 6.7k. Ugh. This is getting altogether exciting by half. Two pair, three base. We need to let this go. UA pot. Might see an all in. Ace is over here. Hey, and a raise in front. So, pretty nice spot for us to maybe get some chips. That's not a bad board, I'd say. Got the gutter. Doing rather nice. Sim a pair, right? Like this? Not like this, confirmed. Taking it down, doubling up. Whew. Der Alte! Good to see you, mate. Good news is we're deep, we're on the bubble in this tournament. Bad news is both tournaments on the second bullet. Great to see you, man. This is also great to see. Giving us the nuts. Keep him waiting. – And a walk here. Nice. Big pot happening on the second table. Here we get a call. That's has to be good news. 93% to take it down, and down we do take it. Right. We're still third in chips. Gonna be very careful. The bubble is pretty valuable to us. Min cash is 10, 36 plus our 20, so 30. So we would actually make a profit in this tournament. Seeing that we're in for 2 bullets. We have 3 stacks on the 10k. This guy, and 2 5k stacks on the other table. Or that might be not incoming? No. Oh, we got poker bras on our other tournament table. Nice. Guy getting short on chips, also a welcome sight. With poker bras sitting across. And here... You have absolutely no equity. We go for 1 bet. Sometimes it does work. I think it works often enough for it to be profitable. This is not a bad turn, all things considered. Happy to check behind. Actually picking up some real equity. Just a bit. Gaining a bit of showdown value. Happy to check behind. Phew! Runner, runner. Wait, how do you win? Oh, you had that 4. Duh. I saw this very, very active player. Wow. No joy. Such a nice board. Another 6 on the turn, we're not folding. Alright. Kippery is here. Time to battle. We have any RIO tables open? We do indeed. We do have this one. But spoiler alert, Kippery, I'm probably not going to be streaming for too long today. I'm noticing... Not really feeling it. Not really playing as well as I wish I was. For now, we have the tournaments going, and the stream will continue for a good while longer. Yeah, check, sure. I am, well, you know, if we get into the money here, I'm sort of printing, unfortunately, both tournaments in the second bullet today. I wish they weren't. Go for the raise right now. And this is alright, flopping us 2 pair. Go for slightly larger sizing. Take it down, unsurprisingly, with the 7s. Down here. Get a walk and have... Oh, it's probably not going to be an all-in. I'll show you the hand on the other table. I was wrong, we might see an all-in. Crap, that's not what I wanted. We could take this guy out, that would be quite awesome. Tesla payment is still due. I'm doing what I can, I'm doing what I can. You have an all-in. Come on, dude, pair up. Oh, no joy. But there's a 2k short stack on that table. How about a friendly 4 of spades on the river? You know what, if everybody's checking here, just try to steal this one. Okay, it was not... I would have puked if this was the first time that this guy gets aggressive. Because he has just been folding. Pretty much. Since we have gone down to 300 on this one. And GTO bullet too. Psst, Bracerman. I thought it was a secret. Man, I cut you in on the second bullet action and all. Forget about it now. Okay, this guy's in the big blind, really short. Might get a move on here. Raises call, and you should call, and you guys should check it down. In an ideal world. Nice, the bubble has burst. And we're in the money. So I'll put the payout information on the screen. Yet another final table. Can't believe it. So bounties are gone, now it continues as a regular tournament. It was a $30 bubble. We're guaranteed $30.36 at this point. First place money would be 87. Oh, okay, let's watch this first. And that's a rather sexy flop. If sexy, we get an excellent hand in the tournament as well. So payouts command now active. and updated. Oh lord, really? I guess. Ain't folding that. Well. Yep, that seems to be the way to go for me. For a huge stack. Are we winning? No, he wins. We're out. I shouldn't have bothered to update the payout command then, but we finished in 5th place for 1492, in total 34, so we made a profit in this tournament. Will we make one on this one? Question. We might. We just might. Ooh, he has a... He's not drawing that by any means. Shazam! Shazamming it up. So, yeah, we cashed for 34. We're in for 22. We made a profit of 12 in this tournament. It's alright. Not much in the way of complaints. Move over here then. You will puke on me. On the tables, starting now. Alright, Kippery, I'll open up another RIO table then. Just check something, see if the tables are nicely aligned. This one. Alright, cool. So. For the 10 bounty, we're gonna come over the top here, try to get it down to heads up. And something happened. Ruler's Poker coming! Oh, damn it. Hopefully you bring the run good. Ruler's Poker, let's go. Not folding now. Ruler's Poker with the host and the raid. Thank you very much. So we win the side part, right? And we chip up massively. Shiny. Very, very shiny. Raid run good confirmed. Ruler's Poker, thank you very much for that on top of everything else. If you guys don't know Ruler's Poker's channel, do check him out. It's just by bar none the best free PLO knowledge, GTO based knowledge to be gained, to be gotten on Twitch. Bar none. He's the great creator of the PLO visions. He uses it on when he streams on his channel to create interactive quizzes. And yeah, you should really be following him and watch his streams if you want to learn PLO. Cheers, I hope you had a good session. It called here. Curious. They're gonna go for the bet fold. Ah, it's gonna be so nasty if he bets. Bet's really small too. Alright, my friend, alright. Some random, yeah, quads even. Came really close to folding too, especially against this guy, and I should have. Here, we might get the bounty. We flop alright. Oh! 99%. Ooh, that gives him some outs. No! Yeah, as I said, I don't think I'm playing my best game today. I should have been able to fold there for the $4. Against this, there's some players I'm not folding against, but D-Boy here is not bad. Actually, I have him marked as loose passive. I have to re-evaluate that soon. Nicely aligned. That's nicely aligned. Good. See if you can get a Kippery sighting. Okay, there we have him, sitting right across from us. That is more than fair. Nobody has a positional advantage. We're chip leader in the other tournament, by the way. Oh, and here we have a little bit of position on Kippery. Sweet. A nice turn. Oh, hang on. We got things happening all over the place. First of all, here we're gonna lead. Here, now that's a nice one. Eselstoff Jung, nice to see you too! Good to have you, mate. Hang on, take care of the tournament first here, where we're gonna come over the top for the bounty. And we're checking on the 9 turn on the other table. Ooh, that's a good flop for Poker Bras. We need a lot of help. That is helping a little bit. Ooh, we suck out! We suck out. And here we are ahead? How's that possible? Done it twice, yes please. It's the first one, always good to win the first one. Always good to win the second one too, must say. Feels just about as good. Shazamming it up a little bit now. We can certainly afford a $10 bounty at play. Just gonna put it in. And this guy does something now. Ruler's Poker bringing the run good for real. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hold. Hold. Holding for another $10 bounty. Another nice addition to our chip stack, and we're just knocking people out. Woo. Like there's no tomorrow. Taking one off here. That's a very nice turn. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe going for the check raise, but if it gets checked around, it gets nasty. Does it make us a straight? No. Alright. Whew. Not a happy board. Another 9 minutes of late rec in the tournament where we're chip leading currently. And again, 6 places getting paid there. Kippery leading here, that's just curious. See a flop for free. Maybe we have a gutter. blockers. Actually, let's check out the chip situation. Nobody's really deep. This guy's pretty deep. So the bounties. This guy is the most interesting. We'll wait for better spots. Goes for it. I'm gonna let it go. Here I'm gonna start betting actually with the nut blockers. I'm gonna bomb the river. Odds quickly though, that's never fun. Yeah. Usually what it means too, people call quickly, they intend to call on the river as well. Good thing. Good job listening to myself there. Jack 10-9 is a strong combo. Might want to limp it. Deuce is of course complete rubbish, but give it a shot. Ugh. Now if everybody folds we call for sure. Can afford it, it's 900, we're gonna be in position for the rest of the pot. Huge bounty there. This will get dicey. I think we'll check. Turn. Thing is, we're not getting paid on the queen unless we split it. Over here, Singerized pot. Yeah, we'll just check. Some showdown value, especially seeing it's been checked 2 times. Take it down. Here, $1 extra in the middle. Against the raise, I'll let it be. Yeah. Ooh, kings and 6s. Neat. Would have flopped the flush on the board here. Which doesn't matter, I think the fold is still the way to go. How's it going so far, is Dofyoung? Well, the tournaments have been treating me absolutely wonderfully. And the cash games on the whole for the last month or last 6 weeks have been more than okay as well. PLO 50 is indeed getting closer. It's still some way away. I'd say either one excellent, what's the next month, November? Or 2 normal or mediocre months. And we'll be back at PLO 50 for the third and hopefully final shot. Take it down with the bet and have rather excellent aces down here. Look like we're gonna get action now. Oh, spoke too soon. Nasty board. Well done, listening to myself. Yeah, really. I bow my head in shame. All right. That's a good turn. What are we doing on natural 8? I think it's still down. Yeah, we are still down for the day. He's 5, 100, 130. We're down 5. Still down $65 on natural 8. And run it once we're down a little bit. Not huge deal. Yeah, on natural run it once we're down like 10. So in total, that's what? 570, make it €60, 3 buy-ins. Kinda deserved, I feel. Not too happy with some of the spots I played. Oh well. This guy folds, I think we can call. Alright. Case in point of me not being too happy with how I play, I don't think I should have squeezed here. And I'll let it go against the raise. Just a call. Closing the action would have been excellent. Make it a better double suited king, sure. But not with the king 10-5. King 10-8, 10-9, probably starting somewhere there. Interesting board. Sweet. Break about to be over. The tables got shuffled around a bit, I think. Only guy with a worthwhile bounty is this one. Who incidentally also has a decent stack. And late rec brought a few more players to the tables. Now 7 places get paid on this one. We're still chip leading. This guy is second in chips. In total 4 players with more than 10k in chips, the rest still under. no, that's nice. Limped pot, this guy open limped the button. Only puts the flush out there. No additional draws got there, and we have the king of hearts. Don't mind betting. The pair got our backdoor flush draw. Not a whole lot going on for us. She'll raise our checks. That's nice. As far as turns are concerned, this is among the better ones. Giving us trips. A splash pot. A lot of money in there. Over here it's a fine open, as long as we keep it to an open fold. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Another splash. We've been seeing a lot of splashes the last couple of days. Just the big ones, but the small ones seem to come around a lot recently. I don't know what's happening. It's like splashy hour, even though it isn't. So with this guy, well, this guy being Kippery in this case, comes over the top, we're gonna call, closing the action. Up a little bit of it. See if we can steal the blinds. No joy, huh? And the splash pot. Letting it be. Bears over here out of position don't mind lowering the SPR, coming over the top with this type of hand. Good one to see bet on. Okay. Here, turn the gutter, no pair, just a 10-eye flush draw, let it be. Take it down on the queen 3-3 board as well. Full stack, I'd limp here a lot. It's a shorty, let's raise it up a bit. That's quite large. Nope. Don't really want to raise this one under the gun, and limping under the gun seems a tall order. Roman Heek! Thanks to the good lucks. Good to see you back. Played 2 tournaments, busted the first bullet in both really quickly too. Second one we busted, in this one where we busted the first bullet, we got it in really well, if I remember correctly, if I'm not messing up my hands, but I think I'm not. But on the second bullet took down, well, didn't take down the first tournament, but got it in really well in a 3-way spot as well. Cashing in 5th place with $20 in bounties. So making a slight profit for the 2 bullets in that tournament, and in this one we are currently chip leading. 7 places paid, 19 players remaining. Meanwhile, we have a cash game hand. Oh, seems convincing. The tournament, 2-pair blocker. Is the blocker? I think we're gonna beat this. Right on. Get called and the nuts stay nutty. Be any nuttier if they tried. I noticed yesterday that the music is pretty loud or could be even quiet on the stream, so I'll turn it down a little. Let me know if it's too low. I know the alta is gonna be in favor of me turning it down a bit. I haven't forgotten. I'll add some different music genres to the mix. Okay. It'll be interesting to see if Eclipse here starts going off the rails a little bit, since he lost a bunch of chips, lost half of his stack. Good for us. Just really quickly show you. We do get caught. Should be good always. Yep. He knocks him out, collects the bounty, and a bunch of chips. He comes over the top, we call. Yeah. Sadly, we need to let it go. Good chance we're folding this straight up. Maybe not. Got a bunch of other spots. Let me see. Here we 3-bet before the flop. Such a nice one, and here we get to check with. Good to me. No bets. Honestly, I'll let it go. Yeah. The aces got the job done and took the pot down. Top pair open ender. If the spade freezes the action. Not we're out. Bad ace. They hand out the button against Skippery. Oh, interesting. Everybody checking, I'm gonna bet here. Block draws quite heavily, which can call. Nice. $12 remaining in the tournament. We're not chip leading anymore. We're in 4th position right now. Just realizing that we can open up more run at once tables. I think we will too. Natural 8 tables really are not that exciting anymore. Turn. This guy's still, huh? Alright. We're gonna go for the limp. Have the chip leader to our left. Take it down. Sweet. Top pair not looking all that hot on the ace queen 8. If he checks, we're gonna bet. That's we out. So over the top, we're calling quite happily. Hoping this guy stays out of it. Probably this guy's gonna call and there's a huge bounty in play. I'm gonna call here. It's not a great hand. That's a potentially really profitable spot. How much? Oh, we have 30 in bounties. Never mind. Okay, never mind. That changes it a little. Played a should've, would've, could've game. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't notice that we had $30 in bounties. That makes quite a difference. Highly incentivized in making the money. In that case... Alright, and some run at once actually. Wait, why is that not working? Oh, because it was the wrong button. A bunch of short stacks. 3 peeps below 5k in chips. Alright. On second thought, this would have been a fine one to check. And all in. Kings versus now a pair, gutter, and 2 pair outs. Nice, somebody else gets knocked out. Getting close-ish. Would be a almost $40 bubble for us. 39.62. Not least, thanks to Kippery. No doubt helping the table start. We now have 19 entries at PLO 20. It's a side for sore eyes. What is not is that he has position on us here. But I guess it's all fair. We have position on Kippery over in this table. There's something happening here. On this flop. Wait, never mind. I was gonna say not much money is gonna go in anymore. Ah. Then a nice run out. Singer race pot been checked around ever since. Be hard pressed to make money off this. Yeah, caught in the small blind. This guy limped. That's the bounties in play. Yeah, ICM considerations I really shouldn't have. In the big blind closing action, sure. Yeah, that's nasty. Kings versus the quads. No escaping there with kings. Oh, seeing all in. Huge bounty. This guy is gonna rack up quite an amount in bounties here. Jesus. I heard a noise. Lucas Pedrosa 5. Thank you very much for the follow. Cheers. Very nice. Raise pot and hand for hand is already in progress, it looks like. Oh yeah, we are on the bubble. This down. Alright, now we are on the exact bubble. I am gonna play as tight as I possibly can. As it's worth. 39.62. Gonna update the payouts command. Spoiler, there would be 87 on up top. Being all in might go over rather quickly. That bubble. Apparently I have a tough time talking today. And this guy's the only short stack. Other than that, it's I'm just gonna show you really quickly this guy, who is just similar stack to ours, and that's it. Next up would be a 12k stack. Lightning Fold. Come on. Put it in? No? Okay. So the overwhelming majority of starting hands are a fold for us at this point, I would assume. I'm not pretending I know basically the first thing about ICM. But it seems that our chips are super valuable right now. Because we only get that bounty if the $30 if the bubble bursts. Here we see a raise and a fold. Okay. He's doing perfectly. He's leveraging his huge stack there, and actually gonna limp this. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. He has absolutely nothing to fear. He can call. Oh gosh. So he's not reopening the action. We are gonna call. Four pairs. You don't see that very often. Whew. Fortunately, he also gets chips back. That's a true pity. Big pot happening over here. He folds. Call. No. Up here, 80 cents extra in the middle. Gonna limp. Ooh. So we got pots happening here. We got pots happening here. Nope, never mind. He takes it down. I don't mind going for a small bet. Take it down often enough. And if not, we're not giving up much equity. Now we are gaining some. Eh. Just give up on it. Oof, that hand we would have gotten out. And he's now sitting out. What the hell? Having lost some chips, he's down to 2.5k. Looking back, how did Alberto here find a call on the flop? He had a gutter. Okay. Pretty much instantly marking him in call happy. Looks like Kippery is involved. Big hand and takes it down. Hey, Kippery, nice stack. What happened there? Wow. Good for you, my friend. Nice. Pot over here. The gentleman sitting out is back. And he's raising all the time. We need to fold like 99% of our range here, I think. He's doing it well. Absolutely wonderful. Completely dominating the table and more than 2.5x of the second place chip stack. Oh, something happening? Talk to the hand, that's a good nick. All in on the call. Gonna happen. Have a flush. Yes! Come on, take it down. Take it down. No, don't pay the board. No! Wait, no, actually that's good! The bubble has burst! Okay, it wasn't the second bullets, but we played 2 tournaments and cashed 2 tournaments. And made a profit across the board too. Guaranteed, well, the $30 we took down, and another $9.62 right now for 7th place. First place would award $87.16. Shazam. Next ladder is $3, so right now there's not much difference in where we place, and this is gonna be a playable hand. Question is, how do we go about it? I think we limp. Oh, this guy's wait, he's not raising anymore? Wish I would have known that. Shell IA 42. I'm probably butchering the name, but appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Cheers. If he comes over the top, we'll come over the top again. I think. Because our stack size, like, we can still cripple this guy. If he calls, you know, no matter what he has, we're never too far behind. He should fold here a lot. That's a good board. Ooh, nasty turn. Woo! 3 checks. Gonna be another one. The thing is here, we're not getting called by that much. The ace queen, something like that. Like by that much that we beat, I mean. And that puts us on the final table. Everybody gets to choose their seats, it looks like. How many runners did this one have? 45. Alright. Your second lowest in the chips. Be fine staying here. Yeah. I believe the chip leader gets to choose last. But Shazam, and I'm happy. It's a little sad that it's not good for the. Well, it didn't help the people that bought action since it's the second bullet, but still. Cash 2 out of 2. So there's gonna be it's gonna be a fixed thing on this channel from now on. I'm gonna be selling some action to people that want to have a sweat. These tournaments I could well afford to play on my own, but the reason I'm selling action is because people wanted me to. And the next package, like we have 1 tournament left in this package. The next package is probably not gonna happen for 2 weeks. The reason is that next week I'm not gonna get to stream a lot, and then I'll take a week's vacation. But in case you're interested in that and you want to have a sweat, then join the Discord, check it out there. There's a staking channel with pinned posts that explain everything. Wait, did nobody change their seat here? Curious. And I'm considering moving it over to, there's a website, not Stakings. Stakings takes like 10% of something. But there's a smaller one by Tony, like started by Tony G, I believe, which I'm gonna look into, and maybe would be good to transfer the actual staking arrangements over to the site. I'll figure it out in the next 2 weeks. If not, we'll continue as normal as we have been doing it now, which means we transfer money on Stars or PayPal. Nice hand up here. We have a nice hand on another table. Here we're gonna limp it up. Want to see a raise? Very relieved to see him checking. And definitely very relieved by that river. Pity we have the king, he can't have the king high flush. But who knows, maybe he's gonna do something. Or slightly different sizing. Wow, and over here we called one small bet on the flop. And river amazing. Somebody has to have something here, right? Unfortunately, we get the fold. Mini Shazam. Mike was an automac here. Blind versus blind, I would have called that. Should have, could have, would have. The next ladders don't make too much of a difference. Right now we're guaranteed another 12.96. Next up would be 17.45, then 23. You know what? Not suited to the king. This guy has definitely some incentive to repot it. In hindsight, feels like a fold. So the $30 bounty we took down, where does it leave us on natural 8? I'm curious myself. Still down, but not much anymore. Guaranteed, it's what, 12.96? We're down a little in the cash game today on natural 8. In total, we're down $35. So make that roughly 2.5 buy-ins in PLO 20 euro. We're slightly down on runner ones as well. Fair enough. Ain't gonna complain. Suited here to the ace? No. Okay. That's all good. Oh, okay. Probably just potting it, right? Money, certainly going in. Absolute no-brainer. It's gonna be it. Right now is ahead, making 2 pair, giving us a flush draw. Come on, no? Alright. Alright. That's it for this tournament. Where in total we cashed 42.96. Not bad at all. As I said, I'm not really feeling it today. I don't feel I'm playing a very good game, to be honest. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream in a moment. Let's head over to Kipperi's channel, rate him. He's gonna be happy, and there's gonna be more PLO action on his channel as well, because he's sitting on other tables here with us. He's sitting on huge stacks too. Kipperi seems to be doing alright today. He's sitting on 5 stacks here, 5 stacks here. Nice, like to see it. checks. We're gonna bet as a bluff. Yeah, so I'll forgo the nightly stream today. There will be a full day of streaming tomorrow, including the last tournament of the package. And then on Saturday, I'll do a DJ stream, since I'm home alone. I can, you know, crank up the volume. Looking very much forward to that. And that's the plan. So let's play these last few hands. As I said, we are down. Yeah, that's... Hang on, so we're down 30 here. I think that 720. Oh, on run runs, it looks like we're breaking even. So we're down a little more than one buy-in in total. The cashier is currently being a little bit weird on RIO for me. Alright, that I can live with. And I deserve it too. The way I played in the cash games deserve to be down a little. So definitely have fun on Kipperi's stream, and also check out Chi-Ching later tonight, where a special Halloween stream is gonna happen on her channel. I'm sure it's gonna involve some 2-card magic and some no-limit tournaments as well, and maybe some Halloween surprises. I think I've heard a rumor. So thanks for the follows, everybody, for keeping me company. I hope it was exciting for you. It certainly was exciting for me getting deep into tournaments, into both tournaments once again. I'll take the rest of the night off. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Central European time. Razorman, also thank you very much for the resub, man. It's usually appreciated. Made my day. Start off right. Wait, that sounded wrong. That's not what I meant. It made my day start off great. Before I start babbling more, let's call it a night here. Thanks for watching, everyone. And if you watch, I see you tomorrow. And join me in the raid for Kipperi's stream, where more PLO action is gonna happen. Cheers. Have a good one.